My name's Duane Riddle. I'm from Rochester, Indiana. Okay, my farm, approximately 500 acres, do a little grain, some hay, pasture. I have approximately 50 cows, cow-calf operation, plus I have this feedlot here where we're backgrounding and growing cattle, approximately 280 head at a time. We buy our calves in approximately 500 pounds, take them to 1,000 pounds, then they go to the next place to be finished. Originally, we're trying to use facilities we had to try to make money with them. We had an old bank barn here underneath. We had room we could get the cows in and we could bed them and water them. Problem is that turns into a pneumonia factory. There's not enough ventilation. Beef cattle have got to have ventilation. You cannot put them in a cage. This building is open to the south, it's open to the north. You have 100% airflow, ventilation, and evaporation. In our existing facilities, we were just having pneumonia problems till who wouldn't have it. We were pulling calves and treating them. We were fighting it nonstop. Once they got 700-800 pounds, they seemed to be okay, but before that, it was a constant battle. Well, I looked around at several companies, quality, structure, price-wise, and then I talked to the hoop building, and one hoop building I looked, it was 48 feet wide. Well, you take away feed bunk area, which is approximately 15-16 feet, that didn't leave much area to bed cattle, so it wouldn't hold enough. And through the research that I talked to universities and stuff I read, monoslope is the way to do. You need the ventilation. Had a neighbor over here wanted to do a normal building. He's in the pole barn business. But the strength of a pole barn, a lot of it comes from the sheet metal on the sides, he told me. And he wanted to put sheet metal halfway down. Well, now you're creating a heat sink in the summer that's going to hold all that stagnant air in there and keep it hot. I didn't want to do that. Then he talked about putting a couple sheets on each end all the way to the ground. Well, now you're taking away feed bunk space and my cows have to eat. And so the only logical step was the monoslope. And it gives me phenomenal airflow ventilation, and the system just flat out works. Well, I looked around at several companies, quality, structure, price-wise. In our area, we have several FBI buildings they put up, and I spoke with several of those people. They all raved about the quality construction. The crews came in, they're quick, efficient, courteous. And speaking with Summit, specializing in the beef barns, I felt they had the best design, excellent products. The building came in when they said it would. It went up when they said it would. There were no problems. Assembly was quick, easy. The crew was fantastic, and I don't see how you could design it any better. And I like the fact that Summit had their own in-house engineering people. They build their own rafters. They don't farm it out to somebody else who can do it cheap. They do it right. They do it once, and I like that. When it comes to manure handling, once a week I clean the alleyway from the feed bunks back approximately 16 feet. That manure will be 6 to 12 inches. There's no bedding in that. Generally, it's thick enough I can stack it out here in my stories and it'll stack 4 to 5 feet high without any bedding. I only have to do that once a week. We will then bed once a week. 1 to 2 round bales. I either use corn stalks, soybean stubble, straw, wood chips we use also. This building will hold 300 head, takes approximately 1/4 the labor for clean out and manure that my other facility did that would only hold 100. I had to say I have approximately 50 cows. When I wean those calves, I put them in my building, but then we'll bring calves in 400 or 500 pounds, sometimes 600 pounds. I raise them up to approximately 1,000 pounds. I'm not finishing them here. I have formed a partnership with another farmer who has 1,200 head capacity. He takes them, he sells them, and he's able to get buyers come to him. They provide trucking. He gets premiums that I can't. And he loves to get my cattle because my cattle come to him extremely healthy at 1,000 pounds. He typically has my calves 3 months or less, and he finishes and they're gone.